For the moment, we move to Bangladesh. Tomorrow is a historic day for that country. It is the 50th anniversary of the country's liberation from Pakistan. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi is travelling all the way to Dhaka to join the celebrations. And we've often told you the story of the liberation of Bangladesh, how in December of 1971, Indian troops began a war against Pakistan, and in 9 days, Indian soldiers ended Islamabad's campaign of genocide and ethnic cleansing, bringing a new dawn for what was then known as East Pakistan. 50 years later, Bangladesh is entering a new phase. It is undergoing major economic and social changes, and as Bangladesh begins this new phase, Dhaka is once again turning to New Delhi to complete its transformation. It wants to establish itself as a regional power. In the next 2 days, India is expected to sign a number of pacts with Bangladesh, and reports say the agreements will boost cooperation in trade, connectivity, border development. And WION, I can tell you, is the only channel that has two correspondents. Our Dhaka correspondent will be bringing us a perspective from the government of Bangladesh, and we have sent our chief diplomatic correspondent as well all the way to Dhaka to see what the Indian side is doing. Our next report tells you what to expect.
The streets of Dhaka are decked up with the pictures of Bangabandhu. The mood in the capital is celebratory as the country celebrates its 50th year of independence and the birth centenary of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the father of the nation. 2021 is also the 50th year that India and Bangladesh established diplomatic ties. For this, Indian Prime Minister will be in the national capital as its chief guest at the National Day program of Bangladesh on Friday 26th March, standing alongside Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina.
Dhaka is all set to welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Several teams have already arrived in Dhaka from Delhi to discuss various aspects of the visit. They are discussing overall issues including security with authorities at different levels of Bangladesh. The delegations of the two countries have already visited those places where Prime Minister Narendra Modi will go during his visit.
The Prime Minister's visit, his first foreign trip amid the pandemic, will be a packed one. Prime Minister Modi last travelled abroad in November of 2019. On Friday, when he lands, he will be welcomed by his counterpart Sheikh Hasina herself at the Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport. It will be followed by a visit to the National Martyrs Memorial in Savar, where Indian Prime Minister will pay tribute to those who made sacrifices for the liberation of Bangladesh. India is celebrating its own Swarnim Vijay Varsh to recall the 1971 war, one that led to the creation of the modern state of Bangladesh. Prime Minister Modi will visit the Jashorshwari temple in Isharipur, a temple dedicated to the goddess Kali and one of the Shakti Peeths of Hindu religion. He will then visit Tungipara to pay homage at the Bangabandhu Mausoleum, and finally to a Thakur Bari in Orakandi. Orakandi is the birthplace of Harichand Thakur, who formed the Matua sect. Matuas migrated from Bangladesh to West Bengal and can influence polling in the 70 assembly constituencies in the Indian state that goes to polls at the end of this month.
India-Bangladesh relationship have stood out in a fast-changing world. From COVID vaccines to connectivity, Bangladesh in the region has got the maximum number of India-made vaccines. The visit of the Indian Prime Minister will reaffirm the strong partnership between the two countries at a time when both countries are celebrating the 50th year of diplomatic relationship. Video journalist Siddhant Sibal for WION in Dhaka, Bangladesh.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.